we're streaming on YouTube, and we are streaming on Amazon Live. We're just going live right now. So it's so nice to be here, and Gemstone King does weekly streams, so we always have something really interesting to show you all. My name is Dee Chambers, and I'm joined with...
I'm Matt.
Me and Matt we've been working at Gemstone King for a while, and we both work in marketing. You do a lot of data analysis as well, and content creation. In our company, everybody kind of does lots of different things. So today we decided to have Matt on to help us kind of discuss men's jewelry, right?
Yeah, I normally work with data analytics, but I'm so happy to be here today because I finally got to take a look at the men's jewelry that we have, and I have to say that I really do like our pieces, and it's getting me really excited because I think now that the weather is getting warmer and that we're getting more towards spring, it is a good time to begin investing more in jewelry, as we get to show that off more. So I'm really excited to be showing these pieces with you guys here today.
Yeah, and we're super excited to be here. These are some of our best-selling men's jewelry items, and we have a mix of necklaces, bracelets, rings, some really cool metals here, mixtures of gold, silver, and tungsten. So it's going to be a really interesting show. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask us in the chat. Feel free to follow us at Gemstone King. You'll get a notification every time we go live, which is weekly. And we also have a very special promotion code for this week's stream. We are giving away 20% off men's jewelry, these selected items, which is really great, fantastic deal, especially when you're talking about these really good quality items that we're sharing with you today. So you can get 20% off if you use that promo code, which is 20JewelM. 20JewelM. And if you select any of the products in the carousel and underneath, you will go to the checkout store, you can enter that promo code, and you'll get 20% off. Unfortunately, it's only going on for today, this promotion. So if you want the jewelry and you want it for 20% off, please use the promo code today, or you're gonna miss out.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Exactly. Okay, so why not kick us off with, what are you thinking, a ring?
I'm going to say a ring. Yeah, I'll start out with a ring.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
What about this? I see this lovely gold ring here that we have on the side. Do you want to tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, so I really like that ring a lot. That ring is actually made out of solid 10K yellow gold.
Oh.
And it has natural diamonds in it. And what I like about it the most is that it's really simplistic. I like how it's minimalistic. I feel like with a lot of men's rings, they run the risk of being very big and in your face. And that doesn't really suit me, to be honest, because I have more of like a small build and small hands. So
right, totally.
I like that personally a lot because I think that really sort of fits my overall like build, and it doesn't look too overwhelming, not too flashy. It's more of like a tame, sort of classy and like sleek piece. So I really like that one a lot, and that one retails for $249.99.
Wow, and are these, is this diamonds that I see here inlaid on the front?
Yes, those are natural diamonds. It's a nice, simple line of natural diamonds, and I like it because it's not too much. It's just a small little accent, and I think that happens to suit me a lot personally, and it fits well with my personal style. So, yeah,
cool.
I really like that one.
Do you want to give it a try on for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd love to see it on. Oh, yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, so as you can
really
see
nice.
over here, you can see over here that like it's not too overwhelming, it's not too in your face. It's actually, I think it's perfect because you could actually just like see the very like minimalistic designs. It's not gonna overwhelm your finger. It's not gonna sort of like be like in your face. It's not gonna like sort of attract everyone's attention too much. It's just gonna sort of like complement your complement your overall outfit with nicely without any sort of like overwhelming features, overwhelming details. It's just sort of a simple piece that'll go with anything, any outfit, any other sort of jewelry that you're wearing. So that's what I really like about this piece the most. It's gonna go with anything because it's so simple, but it's also so classy, and you can't really go wrong with it.
Yeah, I like it. It's like it makes for a really nice like engagement ring or a wedding band. Really beautiful. I like the simplicity of it, as you were saying. It's really nice.
I like that one a lot.
What else do we have in our collection of men's jewelry today?
So We also have something really interesting here that I want to show you guys because I specifically brought a lot of tungsten products onto the show today because I happen to find that the material is really good, it's really nice and strong, and I'm going to start with this piece over here.
Oh, cool.
So this one over here is a tungsten dog tag, and for those of you who don't know, tungsten is one of the strongest substances on Earth. One benefit to wearing tungsten is that it does not scratch, tarnish, or dent. So it's always going to look new and it's never going to need polishing. And as a matter of fact, it does hold up better than silver and gold. And it's also hypoallergenic. So if you're worried about like having an allergy, you don't have to worry about that. It's not going to cause any allergies with you. No one's going to have a bad reaction to it. So if you're someone who's like a sensitive skin, you have a lot of allergies, this is also the piece for you as well. So this
Really
one
cool.
is an inch and a half long. It's three quarters of an inch wide, and you can make it truly bespoke by giving it a custom engraving on the back, and a nice accent that it has with it. It has 0.06 carat lab-grown diamonds right on the front. So I really like this one as well. I think it's gonna, it's gonna suit, a lot of different outfits. The fact that it sort of like has this nice sort of like neutral color, it's just gonna sort of go with anything. And I think because we are getting into more of the warmer months, I do think dog tags are gonna look really nice and they're gonna suit a lot of outfits. And they're just gonna overall look good with a lot of different pieces, and there'll be more of a chance to show it off, given that you're gonna be wearing more like shirts. You won't be covering it up with a jacket or anything. So
Right.
that's what I really like about this piece. And yeah,
That's really not. And like, what kind of things do people get engraved on dog tags?
yeah, so you can really get anything engraved. Honestly, on the back of a dog tag, you get the name of a loved one.
Mm.
You could get, sort of like, initials. Like if you're a couple that's about to be engaged, I think initials could be really nice. Yeah, so you get pretty much
Cool.
anything you want. Maybe a lyric, a song lyric that's like memorable to you. Something that truly means a lot to you. And the possibilities are really endless because there is a lot of room to engrave on the back of it. So you could go all out with pretty much anything you'd like.
It's great. Yeah, this is a lot of space on this. So like Matthew said, you really could engrave. Geez, you could probably engrave a whole paragraph on that dog tag if you wanted to in like really small lettering.
Oh yeah.
But the engraving does come included with the price, and you can get 20% off with the discount code 20JewelM. So please, why not? As Matthew said, this is a great opportunity to engrave a special piece. Will we have a look at some of these bracelets? I see some really nice tungsten bracelets in front of us here. So I'm really interested to see what these are all about.
Yeah, of course. I didn't want to bring on a tungsten piece without bringing on some tungsten bracelets because those I really like a lot.
Cool.
So for example, there is this one right here. So this one is a green tungsten bracelet. So it's made out of tungsten and it has green and black carbon fiber inlays. And what's interesting about this piece is that it actually contains low dosage therapeutic magnets. So basically this involves putting a magnet close to the skin and it improves certain conditions like pain management and circulation. And this one can be adjusted for size as well. So this definitely has sort of a dual purpose. Of course it looks good on you as well. Like I really like this green color. It's really fresh for spring. It's really, I just think it's really appropriate for the season that we're entering into. Green is a color that sort of symbolizes like wealth and abundance and good luck. So, yeah.
Let me put this on for you. I'd love to see what it's
absolutely.
like on the wrist because it's quite this is a heavy piece. This is definitely a very like solid metal. And you're right about green, just in time for spring. Now. So
Yeah.
beautiful.
So as you can see over here, so it's funny because it's a pretty sturdy bracelet, but it does not feel too heavy on my wrist. And I think this one looks really good on me. As you can see over here, I think the green is a really like, it's not too bright and it's not like, too flashy. So it's not going to overwhelm any outfit. It's not going to take the spotlight away from anything else you're wearing. It's a neutral dark green, so it does have like this classy, elegant look. pretty much in line with the other sort of, greens you'd see in jewelry. Kind of like, it looks kind of reminds me of emeralds in a way. So,
It kind of reminds me of computer, like old school computer
yeah.
software when you would see like the green lettering on the black
the green
screen.
numbers, yeah.
It's like something you see in the Matrix, maybe.
Yeah, it has sort of like a futuristic twist to it, which I really do like a lot.
It's a very modern look.
Yeah, it's very modern, but it's also not. It's not tacky because it's not like a, it's not like an overwhelming color. So I really do like this one.
Yeah,
a lot.
I really like it too, actually. And you can get 20% off it if you use the promo code 20JewelM. So why not? I mean, what have you got to lose?
Exactly.
Yeah. Here, do you want me to give you a hand with opening? Because I know this is, as a lady, I always understand the trickiness of having to open up your own jewelry. Beautiful.
All right, so.
And that is the product description page there. All of these products are linked in the carousel underneath. So if you want to learn any more about the products, their prices, or buy them, you can do it directly from there. So feel free to take your time in perusing those pages.
Yeah, so speaking of bracelets, I do want to move on to our second bracelet here.
Sure.
Because it is pretty similar to the first one. So this one over here is basically the same thing. It's made out of tungsten with that blue carbon fiber inlay. And again, it has the magnets, which are good for your health and good for the circulation and pain management. And again, this one can also be adjusted for size as well. So pretty much the same thing. The only difference here is that this has a blue inlay. And as you can see, it's pretty much a straight blue inlay. So it does sort of have that nice sort of bright, fresh blue look to it. I think it's good now that we're approaching the warmer seasons. So, as you want to show off more of like those lighter colors, it definitely gets more appropriate now that we're moving into spring, summer, especially like with Easter right around the corner. You want to be wearing more of those light colors.
Yeah, blue is so beautiful. I love the way it really pops.
Yeah, it's really fresh. It's really bright. It's really nice and refreshing on the eye, but it's also not too overwhelming. But also this blue is such a classic color. You can't go wrong with it at all. I just think it looks great with everything. And I like wearing blue a lot because I'm cool toned. I have cool toned skin. So this one happens to look really good on me. And yeah, we could try on this one as well. Yeah.
I also am a cool toned person. I might even be a little cooler than you, but sorry, I'm not trying to say I'm cooler than you, Matthew. But I know what you mean by wanting to wear a color that suits your skin tone.
Yeah.
And this kind of cool metal, it really does suit sort of the lighter skin tones very nicely. But this bracelet is definitely very versatile. I feel like it would look good on anyone.
Yeah, so as you could see over here it is on my wrist, and as I mentioned before, I really think the cool tone, the blue, really does complement my skin pretty well. I look glowing from here, even though I could only see my wrist. My wrist looks like it's glowing.
Yeah.
So I really like that a lot about this one, and this one, of course, goes in my wardrobe as well because I love wearing blue.
Cool.
And it's totally great just for the spring and the summer. Blue is a perfect summer color as well. So you're also going to be prepared for the summer with this bracelet. So a total solid piece. Again, health benefits. So and tarnish proof, scratch proof. You cannot go wrong. So what's not to love about this piece, right?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. And this one goes for $40.99.
Correct, $40.99.
But today you'll get 20% off that if you use the code. I keep talking about the code. So yeah, please use the promo code, get 20% off, and have some really nice jewelry in your life.
Yeah, for sure. So now moving on to some more bracelets that we have a lovely tungsten and gold bracelet over here. So what's unique about this one is that while it does not have those magnets that we mentioned in the first other two, this one is linked with gold-plated links. And it's also lined with some diamonds as well. So I don't know if you could see over here.
Oh yeah, no, those
look
are beautiful.
These diamonds shining really beautifully
yes.
on the bracelet, and I really like that. I think that it adds a really lovely accent to it. It's sort of, this is something that's gonna sort of stand out a little bit more. It's gonna have a nice little sparkle to it, so it's not gonna be as simple as other, like other bracelets. It's gonna sort of look good in a formal setting as well. So I think this will, because it has diamonds, it's gonna look really good with like formal wear, like maybe when you're wearing a suit one day, or you're wearing it for work, like for business purposes. It could look really nice. And I really like this one a lot.
Yeah, I love the mix of metals. Right? It's nice to see the mix of like gold and that's tungsten, as you said. So the kind of like the silvery metal and the gold metal together with the diamond in the middle. It's quite unique.
Yeah, the two-tone makes it really unique and really special. I think it's really more of that sort of, because it's two-tone, I think it's like more of like that fancy look at me, I mean business type.
Totally.
And you can see the texture on the tungsten as well, sort of screams that as well.
This bracelet means business for sure.
Yeah, and this one retails for $99.99, so you're getting a really good deal with these diamonds and with this gold plating, which I really love. I think the price point is excellent. And here it is on me.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. And you said that these are natural diamonds in the bracelet.
Yes. So
whoa, that is so cool.
These are natural diamonds, and you could see how it looks over here.
Looks lovely.
Again, it has more of a formal look to it, which I like a lot. So this one would go really well, I think, with a nice button down. If you ever have like sort of like an important meeting or an interview, this is the piece you want to wear.
For sure.
This is the one that's gonna sort of stick with any sort of formal attire. You could wear it with the suit. You could wear it with the tuxedo. You could wear it with just a plain button down, and I think it's gonna really sort of elevate your outfit. It's gonna sort of take it to the next level, and it's gonna really suit you for any sort of formal occasion or any sort of nice celebration that you might have going on. Now that the weather's getting warmer, now that things are improving, you might be seeing people a little bit more. So this is a bracelet that you want to wear to those events, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Now that we're going to more events,
I think it's a really nice bracelet. I think it would also make like a really great gift for your loved one, for a brother, for a cousin, for anyone. It's definitely really nice. I really like it, and I like to see men embracing jewelry more and like learning how to accessorize and get creative with the outfits. I think women, we sort of like held the game on jewelry for a really long time. Now it's time to let the men have their sparkly moment.
Yeah, for sure. People don't really realize the importance of wearing nice jewelry, like especially during formal events. I just feel like it really ties in your, sums up your outfit pretty well, and it sort of really shows that you actually mean business, and that you really take your outfit seriously, and that you're gonna really dress for success. So
dress
it's
for
really,
success.
Really important. So moving on, I do want to touch on this really nice tungsten dog tag with a red carbon fiber inlay. It's really nice. Again, it's made with that powerful tungsten, that material that we love. It's not gonna scratch. It's not gonna tarnish when you're polishing. And I really like the red carbon fiber inlay because unlike the other dog tag necklace that I showed you, there's sort of like more of like a modern twist onto it, sort of more casual look, one that's a little more unique because we do have like the next little pop of color. So I do really like that. And again, just like the first dog tag, it can be personalized with some engraving. So again, you could really go crazy with whatever it is that you want to put on the back.
Cool.
Whatever it is, you could put, loved one's name, lyrics, you even put fingerprints, engrave fingerprints on the back.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, something really special. You can make it really bespoke and really to your liking. So a really great gift idea for any man in your life. I think it's perfect. If you know of a birthday that's coming up, I really think that this is a great piece to give them, especially if red is their signature color. Now's that's sort of that piece where you could go, okay, here's a nice simple piece with your signature color. This is a perfect necklace for you, and I really like that one a lot.
It's really nice, and I think when we're talking about the dog tags, we should remember, because we are kind of marketing these as men's jewelry. They're part of our men's collection, but a dog tag is very much universal. It's very much unisex. Anybody could buy a dog tag and engrave it with any kind of message that they want. So I think that even though we are kind of focusing this on our men's collection, anybody could wear this. Because honestly, that's the beauty about jewelry, right? It's up to you how you want to wear it.
For sure. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, I think dog tags are really great because, the message that you have engraved on them could really mean a lot to you. So, I just think that's really special. So pretty much like if anyone you know likes dog tags and likes sentimental pieces and likes red, I really think that this is the piece for
Yeah,
that sort of occasion. So I really do love that one, and that one retails for $59.99,
that's
which is a
fantastic
great
value.
price. Yeah.
What other dog tags do we have?
So we do have
This
a
blue?
dog tag with a blue carbon fiber inlay as well.
Oh, cool.
So much like the other dog tag, it is made out of tungsten, so gonna be really sturdy, really practical. It won't be that sort of necklace that's super dainty. You don't have to worry about getting it damaged or anything. Just sort of an everyday necklace that you don't have to worry about. You just put it on, don't think about it. That's the necklace for it. And what I like about this one is that you could see it has a nice little you see the nice little blue fiber inlay, and you see that nice little the nice little diamonds as well down there. It's 1.5 inches long with a 3/4 of an inch length width, and it
Cool.
comes with an 18-inch chain.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a very versatile length. It's gonna, I think an 18-inch length chain is one that will look really good on most people.
Hmm.
Won't be too high or too low, and again, blue's my favorite color to wear. It suits my skin tone. If you have a cool skin tone or know someone who's gonna suit like with a cool skin tone, I think this is really that piece. And again, as always, you could customize it with some engravings on the back. So really make it one of a kind. Really give it as a special gift to someone you love. And yeah, it's
There's plenty of space here, yeah, to engrave a message if that's what you wanted. And I really like the diamond inclusion there at the bottom. It's really quite kind of gives it a bit more of a glam look. But and this is a rope chain. If I'm
Yes.
correct, yeah, this is a rope chain. So it's quite a nice chain actually. It's quite sturdy. It's not like your typical jewelry kind of chain. This is definitely a man's chain. So it's nice and strong, and with this kind of metal, very durable.
For sure, for everyday wear. I think this, especially because these pieces are tungsten, I think they're definitely meant for sort of that everyday wear. Like I said, you could just put it on and then not really think about it. You don't even have to worry about taking it off, honestly. Just leave it on and yeah, you go
Yeah.
about your day and that's about it. And that's why I love these necklaces. I think they're just so practical. Even if you work in a trade where, you're sort of active every day, you don't have to worry about it because it's not going to scratch or tarnish.
Yeah, you gotta bring the fashion to the building site, okay?
For sure.
So this one that I have here, this cross, this is quite nice.
Yeah, so this one is a black cross necklace, and again, it's made with tungsten. It's plated with black IP carbon. It's centered with a small white lab-grown diamond, which I really love. I think that the diamonds really contrast nicely with sort of like the darkness of the cross. It just sort of gives it a nice little pop. I really like the sparkle. I think just sort of like the black in combination with the sparkle is a really special combination. It's not something
Yeah.
you see every day, but if you're someone who likes wearing black like I do, I think this is a piece that's gonna suit you. It sort of has that nice sort of like dark vibe. That
Dark vibe, yeah. It's kind of bringing me back to my like goth days when I was a
Yeah.
teenager, and I was interested in everything. It was like black and dark, and this, but the kind of cross element is quite unusual. It's
Yeah,
really cool.
this is sort of a piece that really stands out, one that really will catch people's attention, but also is very timeless because it's black. And
Yes.
it's going to go with pretty much any sort of outfit, any sort of shirt you wear because it is black. So yeah, I really do love this one. And again, it's perfect if you want to give someone, if you know someone, who, for Easter now that's approaching, it is a great opportunity to give someone a cross necklace
Yes.
because, we're heading
Yeah,
towards
Easter is
Easter.
approaching, and the funny thing about the cross is that it's kind of associated with, I guess, like religion, but it's also such an ancient symbol. I think the cross as a symbol actually dates back even to pagan times. So it's not necessarily just religious either. It's kind of for anybody that's like open to classic symbols.
Yeah, if you like sort of a classic, simple pendants to wear, I think crosses are the way to go. They're just so simple and they're not too overwhelming, they're not too complicated, and I just think they really go with anything, honestly. Like, you don't have to worry about what it's going to look good or bad with because chances are because it's such a simple design, it'll probably go with your style as well.
Yeah.
So I really love that. I could tell you that, I'm someone who's pretty indecisive about jewelry, but I do know for a fact that crosses go really well with all my outfits because they're such a simple and timeless design. For that reason. And now we even have some more rings over
Some
here.
more rings? Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I have one here ready. A nice
Yeah.
gold ring, it's looking like.
So this is similar to the first ring I showed you guys, except it does have some more stones. It's a 10K gold ring. And it has 9 round natural diamonds, as you can see over there. So
Wow,
this one,
that's beautiful.
yeah, this one is definitely one that's more in your face, more like, hey, I want to be noticed.
Yes.
This is the one that's going to catch people's attention when you shake their hands. So,
Totally.
when you really want to make a lasting impression on people, I think this is definitely the ring to go. Again, I just think it's really beautiful. The diamonds really sparkle, and it's overall a really solid piece. And this one retails for $279.99. So it's a good deal for these 9 rounds natural diamonds and the solid 10K yellow golds. I think it's a great price.
For solid gold and a solid gold and diamond ring, that's a fantastic price. And with the promo code 20JewelM, you can get 20% off it, which makes it even more affordable. So it's a great opportunity here to get a really great quality ring. The kind of ring you'd wear forever, I like to think. Do you want to try it on for us?
Yeah. As you can see over here, because it has all these nice little stones over here, I think it makes for a perfect engagement ring, honestly.
Oh, beautiful.
It makes for a beautiful engagement ring, one that's a little more, stand out, one that's a little more, hey, I want to be noticed. If you know a man in your life who really likes to make an impression, really likes to be noticed, I think this is the ring for that occasion. It's really one of a kind. It's really different than something else you normally see. But because it's sort of like in a square pattern, I think it does have that nice, classic, simplistic design as well. So it is noticeable, but it's also very sleek and very timeless and very, goes with sort of anything. So any sort of other pieces of jewelry, I think this will also go pretty well with as well.
Beautiful. I think it's a really nice ring. I like the square diamonds. The little square grid of diamonds is quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
And we have one more ring for our viewers.
Yeah, unfortunately, our last piece.
Oh, no.
But it is a really nice stainless steel ring. And as you can see, it has a nice cross design on it as well. And this one also comes with some writing on it as well.
Oh,
this
cool.
has the Our Father written on it.
Oh, wow.
So if you know anyone who that's really important to, who that has a lot of significance to, I think that this is a perfect ring for that. And again, as we're moving more towards Easter, I do think that this is a really special piece that, you might want to get to wear for your Easter Sunday celebrations. It would definitely sort of suit that occasion, or just sort of anyone who really values,
spirituality.
The spirituality and the religious aspect of it. I think it's a really solid piece. And it's really simple, and the writing on it isn't too overwhelming, so it's not too busy. It's very simple. It's very sleek. So it's noticeable enough where you could just notice it, but it's not going to overwhelm the rest of the ring. As you can see, there it is over there. And so that's basically
How much is this one going for?
That one is going for
$22.99. Our producer's here helping us in the background here. It's $22.99 for this ring. That's the beauty of live, people. But $22.99. That's fantastic value. I mean, if you were wanting to maybe give somebody an Easter gift and you're trying to think of something that won't break the budget but something that's quite meaningful, this could be a really great option. Yeah,
and stainless steel holds up pretty well too, so
yes,
you don't have to worry about anything with that. I think it's a very practical, everyday sort of ring, so that's something you definitely like to wear every day. And because it's simple, like I said, there's no the writing isn't written in some crazy color or anything. It's just simple. It's all just plain stainless steel.
Yes.
So I think it's a perfect everyday ring.
So Matt, before we finish up on this like really beautiful collection of men's jewelry that we have for you guys, and know that we have even more jewelry available on our Gemstone King Amazon store page. So if you just click Gemstone King store, you will go to the page and we have a huge selection of both men's, women's and unisex jewelry. So take some time to have a look at that. Use the promo code 20JewelM if you want to get 20% off these selected items. What is your favorite piece before we round up? What is your favorite out of all of the lovely items that we've seen today?
You know, I gotta be honest because these pieces are so classic and I think they go with everything, honestly. But I have to say, I do think that this bracelet is really great. The blue bracelet, because as you can see, it really looks good with my skin tone and it does have that magnets in it, which I think really makes it different than other pieces of jewelry. So this I'd have to say, you know, it's a close tie between everything because I really do love everything, but I really do love this piece for myself. I think it's a great everyday piece and the color really suits me. And I just love that it has the magnets, you know. I just think that's something that really isn't like anything I've ever seen before. So
that's awesome.
Quite the unique piece.
I love it. I love it. And I quite like this black gold cross necklace, which I might end up stealing at the end of the show, but don't tell anyone. Well, that's so great. Thank you, first of all, to our viewers who tuned in. Thank you so much for watching. 20JewelM is the promo code, and that is available for the rest of the day. So if you want to maybe purchase something later on in the day, you can use that code. Matthew, thank you so much for being with me today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been so great to have you on. We're definitely going to have you on the stream again, discussing both men's products, but other products as well. And I also want to just, thank our producers here. And please, guys, follow Gemstone King on Amazon so you'll get the notification next time we go live, which will be next week. And we have some really interesting streams where we discuss gemstones and jewelry and all things in between. So follow us and use the promo code, and thank you very much. My name is Dee Chambers.
I'm Matt.
And thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.